How much would you pay for a Stratocaster guitar signed by all of the Traveling Wilburys?
There's probably only one or two of them in existence, so it's probably more than I could afford, especially considering how much I paid in this job.
Yeah, fair enough. Today, we're taking a virtual stroll through the current auction room, looking at 5 incredible items currently up for grabs.
And we're playing our favorite running game, real versus fake, right?
Exactly, because the secondary market is just wild. You've got museum-grade artifacts sitting right next to absolute mystery. So let's just jump right into it. We've got 5 items to cover, and we are starting at the very high end of the market with item number 1.
Oh, the Wilburys guitar.
Yes, the Traveling Wilburys autographed guitar. The price on this is a fixed price of $200,000.
Which is just a monumental number.
It is. So visually, it's a light wood Stratocaster-style electric guitar, but it features a Kramer headstock.
The pointy 80s style one.
Yeah, exactly. And it has the Wilburys logo burned right into the pickguard. Plus, it's signed in Sharpie by Tom Petty, Bob Dylan, George Harrison, Roy Orbison, and Jeff Lynne.
Wow.
And it even has a Dylan and Petty VIP pass attached to the strap button.
See, what makes this so vital is the history. The Wilburys were formed totally by accident in 1988 when Harrison needed a quick B-side.
Just called in a favor, right?
Yeah, he called Jeff Lynne, Dylan offered his studio, and Petty and Orbison just happened to be around. But the timeline for this lineup is incredibly tight. The band barely existed for 3 years before Roy Orbison passed away in December of 1988.
Which brings us to our real versus fake analysis for this item. Seeing all 5 signatures on one piece, your guard immediately goes up.
Naturally. But on the pro-authenticity side, this seller has supplied museums for 25 years. It comes with 2 certificates of authenticity, and that narrow 3-year window actually makes it highly verifiable.
Still, we have to remind you, the listener, even with museum provenance, buyers are absolutely responsible for doing their own due diligence.
And by the way, if you're listening to us on podcast and you want to see photos of these auction items and the eBay affiliate links, visit us at BeatlesSigns.com.
Okay, let's transition from impeccable provenance to what I call lottery logic. Item number 2 is an Apple Records era card allegedly signed by John, Paul, George, Ringo, plus Bob Dylan and Yoko Ono.
6 massive figures on one small piece of paper.
Yeah, and the seller has a fixed price of 199,000 Australian dollars, which is roughly 140,235 US dollars.
Okay, but what about the ink?
Ah, right. The catch is that the signatures are done in unconventional whiteout ink.
Oh no, whiteout ink. That is a massive red flag.
The seller claims that getting all 6 signatures is nearly impossible, so nobody would fake it. Therefore, it must be real.
I mean, in the expert view, extreme rarity actually makes an item highly suspicious, not genuine.
Yeah.
Think about whiteout ink. It clumps, it dries unevenly,
Yeah.
It obscures the natural flow of the pen, which hides the exact forensic data authenticators need to prove it's real.
And get this, it completely lacks PSA, DNA, BAS, or JSA authentication. Plus, the seller only has a track record of 56 ratings.
Oh, wow. Yeah, for our real versus fake verdict, this just screams proceed with extreme caution.
Definitely. Dropping over 140 grand requires you to perform massive due diligence. It's totally on the buyer to prove this one.
Yeah, taking a leap of faith there is a recipe for disaster.
So let's move away from questionable ink to some physical media. Item number 3 is the Meet the Beatles Compact 33 Jukebox EP.
Oh, I love these so much.
Current bid is sitting at just $101. It's a Capitol Compact 33 Special, catalog number SXA2047.
So it's a 7-inch record, but pressed at 33 and a third RPM for those custom dual-speed jukeboxes. A technique that, barely lasted a decade.
Exactly. What's cool is this includes the title strips and mini cover photos in near mint condition, while the vinyl and cover have honest VG- wear.
Which is exactly what you'd expect from a record sitting inside a mechanical jukebox for 60 years.
Right. So playing real versus fake here, how do you even fake something like this?
You don't. I mean, faking honest 60-year-old jukebox wear and obscure title strips is practically impossible.
And financially illogical for a $100 item, right?
Precisely. The cost to fake it far exceeds the return. It's a highly safe bet for authenticity. But as always, buyers must do their own due diligence. Check the seller feedback, inspect the photos.
Always. Okay, moving to item number 4. We're looking at a signed Paul McCartney 5x8 photo.
Oh, nice. Does it show him with his iconic Hofner bass?
No, just a standard portrait, actually. But the current bid is $240.50. And the key here is that it's fully Beckett BAS encapsulated.
Well, for our real versus fake analysis, this is the safest buy on the board. BAS encapsulation means it's graded, it's sealed, and it's tamper-evident.
Because if you try to crack the plastic slab, it basically destroys the case or leaves obvious stress marks, right?
Yeah, exactly. Plus, McCartney's signature has appreciated steadily over the years, so getting guaranteed ink for under $250 is great.
It's a fantastic entry point. But even with the gold standard of protection, our golden rule applies. Trust the tamper-evident seal, but you still have to do your own due diligence. Look up the serial number in the database yourself.
For sure. Verify the verification.
Okay, finally, item number 5. We are moving into mysterious, unverified vinyl variations. It's a late 1970s UK yellow and black marble vinyl LP of Magical Mystery Tour.
Oh, the 70s color variants. Those are fascinating.
Yeah, it's a Parlophone pressing, PCTC 255. The cover is VG+++, with a 24-page booklet bound inside. And the current bid is $236.50.
So, for real versus fake, the mystery here is that 70s color variants were either tiny, intentional test pressings or just beautiful accidental factory errors.
Where they accidentally mixed yellow and black plastic pellets together in the press?
Yeah, exactly, like dropping food coloring into a cake at the last second.
Now, the seller swears it's a 100% authentic Parlophone pressing, not a reproduction. But we know bootleggers pressed colored variations later on to trick people. Not as common as a Sgt. Pepper bootleg, maybe, but they exist.
They absolutely do. Provenance is notoriously difficult to prove here. There's no paper trail for a factory floor mistake.
So it's a gorgeous piece, but the ultimate test of real versus fake falls squarely on the buyer's own due diligence. You have to check the dead wax matrix numbers, weigh the vinyl, verify the fonts.
It's exhaustive, but necessary.
It just shows how wild the secondary market is. I mean, from $200,000 museum pieces to a $100 jukebox oddity.
Yeah.
But before we go, think about this. With AI-driven robotic arms being developed right now, they can perfectly replicate the pen pressure, the speed, and the hesitations of a human hand.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. In 10 years, if a machine can perfectly forge a signature, will due diligence on autographs even be possible? Or will physical, mechanical media like that scuffed-up jukebox record be the only verifiable history we have left? Something for you to chew on.
That is a terrifying but fascinating thought.
Well, thanks for joining us today. It's the Beatles all day, every day, 8 days a week. Cass will do it again tomorrow, right?
Absolutely. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Bye, everyone.
Until next time, when you listen.
Your mind conducts its own auction. Hey, do you like free stuff?
Yeah, of course, especially when it's Beatles stuff.
Well, you're in luck, because our new book, Beatles Rewind, is free today on Amazon and YouTube.
Huh. That massive book we just wrote called Beatles Rewind, Essential Stories of John, Paul, George, and Ringo, and the music that never gets old.
That's the one. We're giving it away today.
Are you crazy? I worked my ass off on that book, and now you're giving it away.
Guilty as charged. So there's 2 ways to get it free. You can download the ebook free from Amazon or listen to the entire audiobook, all 12 hours, free on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot. Okay, we'll put the links in this video description for the free ebook and audiobook. And or you, listening, if you have a browser handy, for the book, just go to BeatlesRewindBook.com. That will get you to the Amazon book page.
Right. And for the audiobook, you can go to BeatlesAudio.com, and that will get you the YouTube audiobook.
Anything else you want to give away today?
That's it for today.
Oh, okay. Beatles forever.